You know, if you look at an interview from me from 10 years ago, everybody says, I love that interview. People didn't love it back then, though, because I was speaking to the future. I'm 10 years ahead mentally, and I'm trapped in today's time. And every now and then I crack you a smile for 2013, but I'm cracking you a frown for 2023. And I'm focused on what it's gonna be. Just mark my words. As I'm Kanye West, you seen my execution. Did I?
Hey, God, Jay-Z, I know you that. Please don't send him at my head. Just call me.
When are we finally gonna have a real conversation about whether or not Rihanna?
They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
That's because Jay-Z worked so fucking hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started her and signed her to Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most involved with, and that was Sean Carter.
The situation involving Rihanna has become increasingly serious. Reports suggest that the recent attack on her was not random but planned, and the woman involved may have been used as a pawn to carry out someone else's agenda. Kanye West has reportedly warned Rihanna to stay vigilant because those who wish her harm could strike again. Allegedly, the people behind this plot are tied to Beyonce and Roc Nation. For years, rumors have circulated that Rihanna and Beyonce do not get along. Some claims suggest that tension arose because of Jay-Z's alleged past involvement with Rihanna, and that this created resentment. What makes this story even more shocking is the extreme level of hostility alleged. Beyonce has already been linked to the death of one of Jay-Z's former partners, Kathy White, and Kanye was one of the first to accuse her of being involved. While there is no proof, many people feel the coincidences are troubling. The recent attack nearly ended tragically. A woman named Ivana Ortiz traveled all the way from Florida to Los Angeles, parked in front of Rihanna's house, and fired shots at the property. Rihanna and her children were inside an airstream on the property when a bullet pierced it. Just a few more shots and she could have been seriously injured or worse. The attack was close enough to make clear that this was not an ordinary threat, it was dangerously precise. Following the incident, Rihanna did not just move to another house. Instead, she reportedly left the state entirely and went to a secret location. Sources suggest she did this because she believes a powerful individual orchestrated the attack. While videos of Ivana circulating online show erratic behavior and even accusations against Rihanna, some believe these clips are being used to distract from the possibility that this was a targeted, paid attempt on her life. Her decision to flee rather than simply relocate indicates she suspects someone influential was behind it. Many people are pointing fingers at Jay-Z and Beyonce, especially Beyonce. There are reasons for this suspicion. Beyonce has allegedly targeted women connected to Jay-Z in the past, and rumors about Jay-Z and Rihanna's relationship date back to the early years of his marriage to Beyonce. While these claims are not confirmed, the timing and patterns raise questions in the minds of fans and the media. This situation has left Rihanna on high alert, with friends and associates urging caution. Kanye's warnings add to the sense of urgency, and the public continues to watch closely. Whether or not the accusations against Beyonce and Roc Nation are true, the events surrounding this attack have already significantly impacted Rihanna's sense of safety, forcing her to take extreme measures to protect herself and her family. If you want, I can also rewrite this again in an even more dramatic, social media-ready style under 500 words that would work perfectly as a YouTube script or caption to maximize engagement. Do you want me to do that?
Jaguar Wright explained how Rihanna was sold to Jay-Z at 16 years old. She explained how it was super sketchy that Rihanna got brought to America at only 16 years old without any parental supervision, and how she auditioned for Jay-Z at 3 o'clock in the morning. She explained how it didn't make sense that Rihanna's parents would let her fly by herself after just meeting Evan Roberts all the way to America to meet with Jay-Z in the middle of the night. And she alleged that Rihanna's dad got a $500,000 payout for letting this happen. She alleged since this was all out of the blue, Rihanna would have had to flown on a private plane to get from Barbados to America because she wouldn't have had a visa and her parents were not around with her to fly to America. And Rihanna even explained how Jay-Z would not let her leave until she signed the recording contract, and the label locked her in the office until 3 a.m.
It's gone through.
So tell me about your audition with Jay-Z. Tell me what he said to you.
A really good audition.
Yes.
But before I met him, I was so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming.
And you had to sing a cappella for him?
Yes, I had to sing. I sang Fun to Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time.
So then what did he say to you? He said something to you.
Oh yeah, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief.
But then he said something about a window and a door or something.
Oh, then he said, you did it whole
Oh, I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady.
He said, there are 2 ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor.
So you was like, where's the pen? Here's the paper. I'm signing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure working with Jay-Z, you've met Beyonce.
That's right.
How was it like meeting her?
I could not speak.
Really?
Really. That's someone I really looked up to for a long time. And it was after one of my showcases, and he was introducing me to everyone from the label. Then he finally said, okay, one more person. And there she was. And I could not speak.
And she gave you some advice.
Yes, she did. She just told me to, when I get on stage, let loose, have fun, and be in control.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to let it go.
No.
Because she'd be like, what? You know how she does it.
And it is pretty weird because Jay-Z just started talking to Beyonce as soon as she turned 18 years old. And not long after Rihanna signed to Jay-Z, there was rumors swirling all over the media that Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce with Rihanna. And a lot of people still to this day never understood why Rihanna and Beyonce are not close, and we've never got a collaboration with the two of them, even though Rihanna was claimed one of Jay-Z's biggest stars. Jaguar Wright then went on to allege how Rihanna's last album, Anti, was basically a cry for help. She talked about how creepy it was that Rihanna did the album cover of a child with a crown over her eyes. And it says that the Anti album is about a person opposed to a particular...
We're gonna have a real conversation about whether or not Rihanna was to Def Jam.
She was an innocent baby when she came over here. And look
She
at
was
her now.
14 going on 15 years old. Flown over without parental supervision in a private plane by a man who was supposed to be a producer who auditioned her at 3 a.m. in the fucking morning in a hotel room. Auditioning at 3 a.m. in the morning, a 14-year-old girl.
With no parental consent.
With
She
no
just-
parental, nobody. She was flown to another country. She was taken to Def Jam headquarters. She was left in a conference room alone with Sean Carter for nearly 6 hours.
Apparently, the reason Beyoncé didn't confront Rihanna sooner was that she didn't have solid evidence of the alleged affair. Recently, however, she reportedly obtained proof, and she is not letting it go unnoticed. Many people were quick to believe these claims. This situation is connected to Jay-Z's now-deceased alleged mistress, Kathy White, who was supposedly pregnant and planning to reveal her relationship with him. Tragically, she died of a brain aneurysm right before she could make her story public, which has fueled more suspicion. Kanye West has been vocal about his concerns regarding Jay-Z and Beyoncé's alleged involvement in these events, but many dismissed him as overreacting. Even back in 2017, popular news reporter Liz Cronin referenced Kanye's claims, noting that when he speaks about Jay-Z, he might be hinting at people connected to Kathy White. These ongoing rumors have kept fans and the media talking, raising questions about hidden tensions and possible motives in the entertainment world.
Hey, Carl, Jay-Z, I know you that. Please don't sit him at my head. Just call me.
This situation around Rihanna, Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and Kathy White has grown far more complicated than most people realize. Recently, a reporter shared a follow-up tweet explaining what Kanye West meant when he accused Beyoncé and Jay-Z of allegedly being involved in serious crimes. She wrote that she had spoken to Jay-Z's alleged mistress just before her death and claimed to know everything that had happened. In her tweet, she warned Jay-Z that justice would come eventually and even suggested that he could face serious consequences. She referenced other public figures, like Diddy, as examples of people who had already faced exposure for wrongdoing, implying that the truth about these situations would eventually come out. What makes this story even more suspicious is the timing of Kathy White's death. She was reportedly pregnant and preparing to go public about her affair with Jay-Z when she suddenly passed away. Her death was widely reported as being caused by a brain aneurysm, but many people did not believe that explanation. Multiple sources, including investigative blogs, pointed out inconsistencies and noted that articles about Kathy White started disappearing from the internet around the same time. Some believe that someone tried to remove evidence before the public could fully investigate the story, although many screenshots and reposts of these articles still exist online. One notable repost came from Rhymes the Snitch, who shared a piece from Hollywood Street King detailing Jay-Z's alleged relationship with Kathy. According to that article, Jay-Z had been involved with her for some time, and a photo reportedly showed Kathy and other individuals close to Jay, suggesting she was part of his inner circle. What adds to the mystery is that Kathy White died exactly 1 year after the story of her affair with Jay-Z first broke. Reports said she became ill at her apartment in Manhattan, was rushed to the hospital, and then passed away. At the time, authorities were unable to immediately confirm the cause of her death. Autopsy and toxicology reports were scheduled to determine if anything suspicious contributed to her sudden passing. According to accounts from an NYPD detective involved in the investigation, Kathy's death was considered suspicious, and they wanted to investigate every possible angle, including the possibility that she may have been harmed intentionally. 2 weeks before her death, she had been contacted by a major tabloid investigating her connection to Jay-Z. She reportedly told Jay-Z that she planned to go public with their alleged affair. Shortly after this conversation and just over 48 hours following the announcement that Beyoncé was pregnant with Jay-Z's child, Kathy suddenly died under circumstances that many consider highly unusual. Adding to the intrigue, Kanye West has repeatedly expressed his belief that powerful figures, including Jay-Z, have been involved in questionable activities, including influencing events surrounding Kathy's death. While many dismissed Kanye's claims as extreme, the combination of suspicious timing, disappearing articles, and multiple accounts from reporters and blogs has kept the conversation alive in the public eye. The follow-up tweet by the reporter reinforced these suspicions, emphasizing that those who engage in wrongdoing may eventually face justice and that false images of influential figures can be exposed over time. This entire situation...
Kathy White's life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming, and the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is, did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper is just a little worse than most people think? And maybe he just had to clean it up to protect the brand's sake. I mean, I'm just speculating.
Some people pointed out a troubling part of Beyoncé's song Anger, where she mentions using elements of her partner's late lover. They suggested it reflects the extreme lengths she might go to stop him from being unfaithful.
If it's what you truly want, I can wear her skin over mine, her hair over mine, her hands as gloves, her teeth as confetti, her scalp a cap, her sternum my bedazzled cane. We can pose for a photograph, all three of us, immortalized. You and your perfect girl.
Although there's no solid proof that Beyoncé had anything to do with the incident involving Rihanna, many people are drawing connections and finding the situation suspicious. Kanye West's public accusations that Beyoncé was involved in serious wrongdoing only add fuel to the speculation. Keep in mind that before Kanye's behavior became erratic, he was very close to both Jay-Z and Beyoncé, so he may have insight into their actions and personalities. Naturally, people online have shared their reactions. Some commented that they always suspected Beyoncé was envious of Rihanna, but taking such extreme steps while children were nearby is alarming. Others pointed out how suspicious it seemed that Rihanna was attacked at the same time Beyoncé was getting media attention, implying a connection. These opinions show how quickly rumors and suspicions can spread when high-profile figures are involved in controversial situations. Now, the conversation continues, and everyone is weighing in. Do you think there is any truth to the claims against Beyoncé? Could Kanye actually be revealing something important? Or is it just another rumor? Share your thoughts in the comments section below and check out the other video covering this complicated and messy situation.